Martell Holt hard and left fans stunned. You could feel the tension, see the scramble for damage control, and hear the excuses pouring out. Once it hit social media, it spread like wildfire with comments, debates, and outrage flooding in. In the clip, Melody Shari went live and shared her truth. She spoke about harassment, about Martell showing up where he wasn't supposed to, about his alleged threats, and how her safety and her children's safety were at risk. That alone was enough to make anyone uneasy. But when Tasha K put it on her platform, the floodgates opened. Fans quickly divided, with some standing with Melody and others shockingly defending Martell. That's when the victim blaming started, and it wasn't just random trolls online. Real women were telling Melody to move on, get over it, or accusing her of making it up to push her brand. But why is it that when a woman speaks out about being harassed and stalked, the first reaction is to doubt her? Why do people hand sympathy to the abuser while tearing down the victim? That mindset is exactly what protects abusers and silences victims. This isn't just messy reality TV, this is something much bigger. Of course, Martell couldn't stay quiet after Tasha K shared Melody's live. He had to respond. And what did he do? The same old Martell playbook: deflect, laugh, minimize, and then flip the script to play the victim. He allegedly texted Tasha K, mocking Melody, asking if she was only doing this to sell merchandise. He even made fun of her for wearing a white suit to court, calling it her Sunday best. But showing up to court dressed professionally is exactly what anyone should do. Here's the double standard. Hannah Grace took photos of Martell in court, and nobody clowned him for his outfit. Ariane Curry, also known as Coleslaw, purportedly showed up in a very short skirt that was completely inappropriate for a courtroom, and no one said a word. Yet Melody, who showed up polished and professional, was mocked. The bias is clear. Then came the elevator incident. Melody, Martell, Orion, and security all ended up together, and the tension was sky high. Instead of keeping quiet, Orion threw shade at Melody, saying she was talking to someone's husband. Imagine that Orion, who has defended her situation with Martell for years, trying to taunt Melody about a man she divorced long ago. That's not strength, that's desperation. But Melody didn't take the bait. She kept her composure and refused to be dragged into the mess. That's what class looks like, and it's exactly why fans continue to rally around her. Still, people keep trying to blame Melody, saying she's obsessed and can't let go. But here's the truth. Melody isn't showing up at Martell's house, chasing him down, or interfering in his life. She's focused on her kids, her businesses, her music, and her peace. Martell is the one showing up uninvited, sending texts, mocking her, and keeping her name in his mouth. If anyone looks fixated, it's him. Yet the gaslighting continues, and people keep twisting the story so he looks like the victim. This story doesn't stop with Martell and Melody. Letitia and Marissa Scott have a history of brushing off Martell's behavior, even laughing at Melody's pain. Wanda, Letitia's mother, flip-flops depending on the moment. And then there's Carlos King, the producer. Fans are holding him accountable too. If Melody reached out saying she felt unsafe and production did nothing, that's not just negligence, it's a failure to protect. Imagine texting production, begging for someone to show up because you don't feel safe and no one comes. That's not just reality TV drama, that's someone's real life at risk. Fans have been flooding Carlos King's comments, demanding answers. Accountability doesn't stop with Martell, it extends to everyone who allowed this behavior to go unchecked. So, what do we see when we look at the bigger picture? We see Martell Holt continuing to gaslight, deflect, and harass. We see Melody Shari continuing to rise above, protect her kids, and build her future. We see Orion Curry embarrassing herself by clinging to Martell and throwing shade at Melody. Instead of demanding better from him, we see cast members like Letitia and Marissa Scott looking the other way. We see Wanda flip-flopping. And we see Carlos King being called out for not protecting one of the show's stars when she needed it most. Yet through all of this, Melody still stands tall. She's still building, still speaking up, and still showing grace. That's why fans continue to support her, because they see the clear difference between her and the people trying to tear her down. This isn't just about one court date, one elevator ride, or one viral live video. It's about a toxic cycle, dangerous manipulation, and fans demanding accountability. And as the pressure builds, the network won't be able to ignore it forever. Martell Holt is running out of places to hide. What's happening with Melody and Martell is more than just a storyline for a reality TV show. It's a mirror of real-life situations that too many women face every single day. When a woman finally speaks up about harassment or abuse, the focus often shifts away from the person causing harm and on to the victim herself. Instead of asking why Martell continues to show up where he doesn't belong, people ask why Melody keeps talking about it. Instead of questioning why he feels the need to mock, provoke, or deflect, they ask why she can't just stay silent. That type of victim shaming doesn't just hurt Melody. It sends a dangerous message to every woman. Watching that, if you speak up, you'll be attacked instead of protected. And here's the thing. Martell knows exactly what he's doing. He has a long history of provoking Melody, recording her reactions, and then twisting the story so he looks like the innocent one. This isn't a new trick, it's his pattern. The problem is, every time people excuse his behavior or laugh, it gives him the green light to keep doing it. The more people allow him to play the victim, the more dangerous the cycle becomes. Fans are tired of the excuses. They're demanding accountability not just from Martell, but from the people around him who let this go unchecked. They want to see Carlos King and OWN step up, not just for the drama, but for the safety of the people on their show. Viewers are no longer entertained by reckless behavior that puts someone's well-being at risk. They want real consequences, real conversations,